Okay. A shooting that I don't know if it got as much media attention as some other shootings have recently, but the Waffle House shooting in Antioch, Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee. I heard Antioch. I go, oh crap, is that Tennessee? And yeah, Antioch. It was Tennessee. So definitely, I was. Oh man, it's my neck of the woods where I grew up. Haven't been there in a while, but I know it, man. That could have easily been me at a Waffle House at 2 a.m. I've been there before. There was a guy that rose to the top. He's being called the Waffle House hero. Don't even know his name because he's just the Waffle House hero. We don't need to know the names of the heroes, right? Just the names of the villains. Just it's bad stuff. Anyway, so here's a video. He's being poked to try to give a negative comment against Donald Trump. Haven't watched this. Gonna watch it now. See how this goes down. Oh, it's on CNN. CNN.
You touch the whole world. I mean, all you have to say is Waffle House hero. Everybody knows who you are. Have you heard yet from President Trump?
At this time, I haven't heard anything, but that's not to say he didn't try to contact me or not. So I haven't heard anything.
So he hasn't successfully contacted you. But he gave a shout out to, I don't know, gave a shout out to Kanye today. No shout out to you. How do you feel when the President of the United States misses an opportunity to hold up, somebody who's trying to do good stuff like you?
I know he has a busy agenda, busy schedule. Maybe he just hasn't got around to me. Maybe my time is coming. It's not for me to judge really what he does. It's just, I did what I did, and I didn't really do it for recognition. I did it just to save my life, honestly.
That's it? That's all they're going to give us? I don't get to see the feedback? I don't get to see the feedback yet. He kept trying to get the guy, right? Hey, how do you feel? Has Donald Trump reached out? No, he ain't reached out. I mean, maybe he has, though. Maybe I just haven't got it. I don't know. And then he keeps prodding him. Well, what about him reaching out to Kanye? What about Kanye? Keep getting him. And he did not bite. Excellent job, young man. Excellent job. He's not that young. He's in his 20s. He's like mid-20s. Yeah, I mean, and what's funny is, like, if you follow, I feel like the guy hasn't followed him much at all. Because if you follow this story at all, like, immediately he's saying, I'm not a hero. I didn't do this to save other people's lives. I did this to save my own. So when he said that there on CNN in this video, he said that long before. I mean, is it like the interviewer didn't know that this guy wasn't putting himself in the hero role? He wasn't considering himself a savior of other people, but a savior of himself, someone that was surviving. And that is how it is, right? I mean, if that's what they say, if you do end up in a mass shooting, you're supposed to either run, you're supposed to hide, or you're supposed to fight. And I think they usually put fight, if fight and hide are kind of around the same level. If you can run and get completely out of danger, that's typically what they say is your number one. But if you can't run and get out of danger, you need to hide. Right? And if you're hiding, you need to get prepared with some weapons in hand, whatever's close at hand, to fight back. This man saw people getting shot, and he's like, oh, this ain't going to happen to me. And he fought, which is amazing. That's awesome. I don't know if everyone's going to have that instinct. Hopefully just knowing in your mind, run, fight, hide. Boom. Do those. Whatever order is best for you. You're more likely to survive. And the likelihood of being in a mass shooting is very, very slim. We're way more likely to die of, like, being in a car accident or anything along these lines. Than we are, people texting with phones, right? Contradict. You get one of these. Contradict. People posting, or people texting, driving, way more dangerous, more likely to die that way than, someone coming in to shoot you. But it's very interesting how people are going after Donald Trump. You have an interview with the hero of Waffle House, and it's almost like, it's been a while now since that happened, and you're bringing it back up. It's almost like he was brought on just to try to, like, hit at Donald Trump. And what's funny by his answers, even from the very beginning, has he reached out to you? No. But then he gave this positive slant, right? But maybe he has, and I just didn't get it, right? I'm curious if this young man is one of the Trump supporters in the black community. Kanye, when he came out, he actually talked about coming out of the closet. He actually said, like, my MAGA hat has been in the closet for a year and a half now. I finally decided to, like, come out and wear it. I finally decided to do this. So why would he have to be in the closet? Well, because everyone, just because you say you support Trump, you're now crazy. You're a loony. Kanye's crazy. It's like, hey, did you not know Kanye was crazy? It's just now you're actually going to say it out loud because He's not playing for your team anymore. He's even to support someone that you dislike in office. And by the way, historic record unemployment in the black community, Hispanic community, America at large. Peace with North Korea and South Korea is being credited to Trump. Everything that they said was going to cause World War III or cause a war with North Korea didn't pan out that way, did it? I mean, he basically was realizing this guy's all bark, no bite. Bark back. We're the big dogs on the town. Interesting. It could have played out bad, but it didn't, right? So, I mean, a lot of pretty good things are happening positively, I believe. I mean, immigration, the illegal immigration has gone down since he's been in office. It's gone down, right? And he's deported less, from what I understand, than President Obama during his first couple years in office. So immigration's gone down, deporting less than the previous president. That seems like good things. I don't know why. You have to hate the man, and you have to hate anyone that seems to support him as well. And after Kanye came out, from what I understand, the support for Donald Trump has doubled in the black community just since the week Kanye came out with a MAGA hat, came out supporting things Donald Trump said. And the thing I don't like about with the way Kanye is being treated is when he said slavery is a choice. That's not the whole context. The context was 400 years of slavery. Yeah, if you're going to go 400 years of slavery, then slavery is a choice, right? That's a very long time to be a slave. And at that point, it's almost like you've chosen to be a slave. And I'm horrible at my history here, but I'm pretty sure we didn't actually have slavery in America for 400 years. So to say 400 years, it's almost like they're extending slavery into, Jim Crow, into all the segregation stuff, into the oppression that's still happening right now. And it's like, no, seriously, I know people that got scholarship money because of the color of their skin, and it wasn't white. I know very few white people that have gotten money to go to college because of the color of their skin. But many, many people can get money to go to college because they aren't white, right? So, I mean, how is that remotely fair? How is that remotely oppression? There are people who have lost jobs because they are white. Someone else is hired because of affirmative action. How is that oppression? How is that slavery? And I think that's what he's pointing out. He's like, dude, the Democrat Party hasn't helped you at all. They're the ones that had the KKK. They're the ones that they didn't vote for desegregation. They didn't vote for civil rights. They didn't support that. It was Republicans that was leading the charge with the Civil War, too. And everyone talks about, oh, well, the Democrats switched and became Republicans or whatever at some point. And that's how they justify this. Like, no, it was never the Republican Party that was doing the stuff. And it's like, Dinesh D'Souza has a great video on that. You should look it up. He explained. I'll put it in the link. I'll find it, put it in the link. Watch Dinesh D'Souza, maybe mispronounce his name. He explains how that little line the Democrats always throw out is completely wrong. And if you follow anything at all, the Democrats are behind Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood was started by a racist eugenics person, Margaret Sanger, and she hates black people, and she wanted them exterminated. She talked about them being weeds. And, Hillary Clinton, she's a great woman. She's a role model. She's a hero. It's horrible. It's disgusting. And everyone knows that Planned Parenthood targets communities which are black and Hispanic. And that blacks, if you're in the womb as a black person in America, you have half a chance of being aborted as you do being born. It's sad. It's tragic. And we all know the party that supports that. They're just following through with everything that they've ever been about. And Kanye's just saying, you know what? I had a black president for 8 years and things did not get better for the black community. So, maybe we actually need to go a different route. We actually got better unemployment record right now. Why? Because you're being treated as people that can work, that can have jobs, that are educated, not being belittled and acted as if like we must throw money at this community because they can't do it on their own. Horrible. Disgusting. And the CNN, I mean, this is baiting right here. Baiting. If that guy wasn't black, I almost guarantee you this guy wouldn't have asked him that question. I can almost guarantee you he's asking him because he's black.